funny for you. Did you have to blow out the cobwebs on the weekend?
Yeah, I sure did. First game back. It's not more so the cobwebs, it's the after feeling. It took a couple of days for the body to recover, but feeling good and ready to go this week.
Disappointed in the team performance?
Yeah, obviously we're all disappointed, right through from coaching staff to the players as well. We didn't want to go over there and put in a performance like that. As I said, we are quite disappointed and ready to get back on the horse and focus on Hawthorn this week.
There was an incident brought up at quarter time. You came very close to bumping Kerner on the head. Did that play on your mind during the game?
No, not really. I sort of saw the incident happening. I thought he was going to come towards me, but he sort of spun, which sort of put me off. But straight away I put my hands up and I acknowledged it, and I also apologised because we all know what concussion can do, and there's no doubt that I don't want to see any player get injured like that.
So Josh Tracy, just seen handed a debut. How you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. I'm pumped for him. He's one of those players. Ever since he got to the club, he's been doing nothing but trying to improve, and it's good to see him reap the rewards because he's one of those quality players. Up forward, he's a strong target. He's a big boy, but his skills are something to really watch. So it's good to see him getting the opportunity this week.
He's got a couple of nicknames. What do you call him?
Josh. He does have a few nicknames, but yeah, I just keep it simple.
JL said last week that he was worried about maybe going a little bit too tall. That's why I didn't bring him in. Any concerns this week? You've got an abundance of tall options up forward.
Yeah, no, there's from me, there's no trouble there. He's one of those players that moves well. He's durable. He's tall, but he's contested beast as well. So, like I said, I'm just happy to see him get his opportunity and come in and play his role.
It's been a little while since you've played a game with Nat. Are you excited to share the forward line with him?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, he's another target. That boys under pressure can go to, and he's a quality player, and he's one of those players that can, as you know, can play forward and play midfield. So it's good to get that durability back, and and it's good to see him in good spirits, and there's no doubt that he's ready to go as well. Pumped.
Where do you think he'll play? Do you think he'll spend more time forward again, or back into that midfield?
It depends. He is a target we can use whenever we want to score. We know he can kick 3 to 4 goals a game, playing strictly forward, but then he's also that contested beast that we need in the midfield as well. So there's no doubt that we have to find a balance, but it'd be good to see him go into midfield at the start and hopefully come down forward whenever he can.
How much did you feel with the lack of leadership with Nat not being there on the weekend?
It's one of those things like we have to strike a balance as well. We can't just rely on the leaders and the older players to step up in the leadership role. We need everyone who's out there to use voice, to talk and to help communicate. And the sooner we get everyone doing that, the better we're going to be. Like I said, we can't just rely on myself, Dave Mundy. And Fyfe, we need to rely on everyone to do it.
Liam Henry could get an opportunity with all the small forwards out injured at the moment. Have you kind of taken him under your wing since he's been at the club?
Yeah, I have, and I've spoken to him already, and I said, look, all you can do is go back and improve on the areas you need to improve on. There's no doubt the coaches have spoken to him and told him what he needs to work on, and I'm just here to support him. I'm here to help him as much as I can, and and I told him he's going to be a quality player for years to come. So if he just goes back, work on those areas, there's no doubt we'll see him back in the team soon.
Must be disappointing with Sam Switkowski and Lachie Schultz both taking steps forward this year, both out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I said before, concussion and other injuries, you don't want to see players go through that. They started off the year incredibly well. As small forwards, they played their role. Their pressure was extreme, and it's something that we're going to miss this week, and also next week or whenever they're back. So we need to make sure we fill the void and put that pressure on, just like they would if they were in the team.
Different side at home?
Are we a different side at home? Look, we just want to go out there and play our brand of footy. Whether it's home and away, we don't We don't want to play two different teams or two different styles, whether we're home and away. We want to go out there and build our brand and work on what the coaches give us and also work on what we've worked on in the pre-season. So we need to go out there and play our role, play our brand of footy, and we're all in it to get the 4 points.
Does it feel like a big game?
Does it feel like a big game? Every game's a big game. I know it's early in the year, but like I said, we want to breed a style that's going to be successful, and we want to stick to that. We want to play our brand of footy, and we want to go out there and hopefully get the 4 points. But we need to make sure that we do that. We can't just talk about it. We need to go out there and prove it.
There's a bit of talk that the state government's soon to relax the crowd laws at Optus to be back to 100%. What would that mean to the playing group?
It'd be massive, not only for the playing group but for society in general. To get everyone back and watching AFL footy, you can see what it was like when the girls were playing. South Fremantle Oval was buzzing, so there's no doubt that the men want to feel that, but then also the community as well to get footy back. There's no doubt that AFL footy relieves a lot of pressure off a lot of people and get some enjoyment back into everyone's lives.
Do you feel a little bit more pumped up when you're out there and there's a bit more noise, a bit more supporters there for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always good to kick a goal and look at the crowd and get them involved, and it's a bit weird when there's no crowd to do that. But like I said, all parties involved, the players, but also the community as well, to get footy back and everyone there showing their full support, no matter who they support, is massive.
What are you expecting from Hawthorn on Sunday?
Well, we saw what they did last week. They're a run and gun type team. They've got a lot of quality young players, especially in their back line. But they have a lot of strong inside mids as well. So we expect them to be a strong contested team. And from last week, that's something we wanted to build on. We wanted to build on our contested ball. We got smashed in so many different areas against Carlton. So we want to make sure we get back to our style and improve on those areas.
And as you start to sort of build that fitness back from the hamstring, what do you sort of see your midfield forward split looking like?
Yeah, a bit like last year. I'll go in there for some periods, but I see myself more playing as a small forward, playing forward, but like a bit like Fifey. Whenever players need a rest and to come out of the midfield and go forward, I can slide in there and play my role. But I'm really enjoying going down forward and playing there with a lot of young players and just helping them improve and helping them with leadership as well.
In terms of the old-fashioned small forward, how do you fit in around Josh Tracy there?
In terms of?
Stay out of his way?
Yeah, definitely stay out of his way. He's one of those forwards who doesn't know when to stop. He's strong in the lead. He's a big target. He's a good target to crumb off because he's going to give himself every opportunity to get to every contest. So to have someone like that with him and Tabs and also Lobby when he gets back, you know where the ball's going and you can crumb off that. So I'll be definitely staying out of his way.
Is there room for Sam Sturt in that forward line as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's a quality player. You see what he can do in the waffle, and also early stages of last year where he started off well. I think he kicked 3 or 4 on debut. So we know what he can do, but just like everyone, we need to make sure we stick at it with that consistency throughout games, and there's definitely room for him to come in and play.
There's expected to be a bit of rain about Perth on Sunday afternoon. Is that something you've started preparing for, or is it something you kind of just wait and see?
Yeah, footy's a winter sport, so we always prepare for rain, wet weather footy. But there's no doubt that wet weather and dry weather footy are two different styles. So, like I said, we want to work on that contested brand. Like I said before, Carlton smashed us in all facets of that last week. So we need to make sure we get back to that, and our inside beasts get in there and get to work, and hopefully get the ball going forward.